are Rivals of Waterdeep. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your DM, Serena Marie. Let's go around the table, introduce ourselves, our characters, and our pronouns.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tanya. I play
Thank
Lisa
you.
Stario, your often grumpy and one of a bath paladin who last week apparently has discovered that she has a ring that talks to her. Lisa's pronouns and mine are she, her.
Hey guys, I am Cicero Holmes. I play your halfling bard, Perrin Underbow. And he plays the foil to Celise. And he makes Celise laugh like he did for Tanya to Pass right before the show started. And both Cicero and Perrin are he, him.
Oh, we'll see how that works out. That's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Hey everyone, my name is Carlos Luna. I play Knock Knock and Dirty D, also known as Robbie Jellymint. He is a druid. Both of our pronouns are he, him.
Hey, and I'm Sharif Jackson. I play Shaka, Tiefling Warlock, newly anointed of the Celestial. And my pronouns and Shaka's pronouns are he, him.
Nice.
Well, before we forget, thank you to D&D Beyond for sponsoring our show every week. And if you like D&D Beyond and are a longtime GM, longtime player, brand new, use code RIVALS19, all caps, to save 20% except for bundles on D&D Beyond.
Ooh, very fancy. You might notice that Rin is not with us today. He is off at E3. Is that
Yes, well, sure. And so is Brandon Stennis.
Oh yeah,
right?
Ren's just around.
Rin is running around. Rin is at E3. Brandon.
Brandon's in Rin cosplay right now.
What are these moving walls?
Yeah, doing great.
Both on the same dance floor, but they never
But
meet.
they never meet.
Never meet.
Amazing.
Same dance.
Just like eyeing each other from
just
across the thing.
We had a look, but we didn't have time.
Another dance
They're both
off.
really busy too.
They're so busy.
Yeah, they're so busy.
So, before we get started, I want to say Happy Father's Day to all of the fathers that may be watching and or listening.
Yes.
And for all of you that are eligible but not members, Happy Maury Povich Day to you, because you are not the father.
I was like, I don't
Did you
get
coin
it.
that? Is that like
And
a
then I
thing?
got it.
Is that like a thing?
Yeah, I mean that is
is
my
a-
thing.
Oh, that's your thing.
That's your
That is
thing.
my thing.
I love it. We
Wow.
should make that a thing.
Yeah.
I think that's as far as we're gonna get on it.
Right, but
Yeah.
hey, you know,
I'll leave that in Cicero's head.
I'm going to let that go.
Yeah.
You guys, are you guys ready to do a recap?
yeah.
Sure.
But of
Yeah.
course.
So previously on Rivals of Waterdeep.
One time,
Yeah.
there's we did when I was DMing, I had to say that. And I totally spaced on the name of the show. And I paused for a beat. I was like, Waterdeep. I kept thinking
Avengers.
like
Oh, God.
Waterdeep, like something like Dragon Heist Waterdeep. What are we? I couldn't think of it. And it felt like a lifetime, but I imagine it was just a second. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
but yeah, sorry, I just had a flashback right now. When you just said that.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I was like,
That's amazing.
Rivals.
Wow.
What's your name again?
Are you Carlos, Knock Knock, or Dirty D?
All of the above. So what happened last time, guys? What do you remember?
Knock Knock had to go help his old clan,
Yes. Wu-Tang.
Wu
Yep,
Tang.
his old Wu-Tang clan.
Yeah, it was really cool. This really spunky Knock Knock fan, complete with action figure,
Yes.
came to recruit you, basically.
Yeah, karate grip.
Yes, with karate grip. Grabbing action.
Yeah, exactly. All the joints. Like,
Right,
it
yes.
was a fully posable Knock Knock action figure.
Yeah, it was like one of those action figures that comes with a piece of another action figure because you have to get like all the sides
yeah.
to like
Absolutely.
make Juggernaut or whatever,
Yes.
Apocalypse or
Yes.
whatever thing they're trying to get me to do.
You know, it was funny because as you were talking about that, all I could think about is, so I don't know if you guys are big into collecting action figures or things as kids.
Sure.
But
I was a kid, yeah.
I was really big, not just on the figure, but on the art they would use on the package.
On the back of the
yeah.
So all,
Packaging
I,
was
so
awesome.
all I was thinking about was what was Knock Knock's packaging.
That's good. That's good.
That's what I was thinking
what
about.
what figure line, toy line were you thinking of packaging wise?
Oh, it's got to be Kenner, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be.
I was thinking of a multitude of them.
Okay, but the manufacturer has got to be Kenner, right? It has to be Kenner.
Cicero, did you get a job
mean,
at Kenner?
I'm bringing them back.
Did you watch like those Netflix documentaries?
I mean, it could have been Hasbro,
yeah.
Playmates.
Yeah.
Hasbro Playmates, they did
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
those.
Yeah,
That's what I think
Yeah, I
of.
was
That-
thinking,
really? You thought
Yeah,
Playmates?
well, because the Turtles, they had, this is getting really nerdy.
No, I love it.
Let's
Yes.
dive in.
They had like a face view on the top and like a side view. They had like multiple.
They had different views, of how they were.
Yeah. So like I was thinking about like I was like, what would Knock Knocks be?
What do you
like
imagine it be?
Well, it would be him like this in the box with his arm stretched like on
this,
his side.
For sure.
And then you would see his two arrows like in the corner pocket, like right here, on like the left and right. And I think he would come with a duo. I think he would have
He'd come
came.
with a duo?
Well, first season Knock Knock would have came with a duo. I think.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and so that would be really tiny in the bottom, and then some type of food would have to be like put in there.
I think
right?
the BLT, the
BLT?
I forgot what you said it stood for.
Oh, but
it was like burger, lasagna.
Tacos.
Tacos,
Okay,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there would be points on the back that you can like send in for something.
Very good. Scan that UPC code.
Man,
I
I
could
love.
get like action figure, like special 12-inch tall, not.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Oh wow, old school GI Joe version.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
all
They
right.
did a couple for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles too.
They also did them for the original Star Wars figures. Were
Really?
not made by
Oh, yeah,
Kenner.
I do remember the
They were
tall ones.
foot,
Wow.
foot high.
Yeah, I
I
do.
got those. I got a Chewbacca and a Darth Vader.
Oh, wow.
For Christmas one year, right after Empire came out.
Wow.
And I was playing with, and it came with like the bowcaster for Chewbacca, and I was playing with him, and Chewbacca's arms fell off.
Yeah, that was,
Wait, they fell off?
Or
Well,
did
like
you,
they just they fell off.
So he's just like standing there.
Yeah.
No, I was spinning them around, and they
yeah,
were spinning
yeah.
around, and then
No.
they fell
Spinning
off.
them
You know
around.
how in all the Star Wars movies, Chewbacca is doing trapeze
Yeah.
stuff?
He's like Lisa Simpson. And what if I swing my arms like this? And then
Get in my
but
way,
Chewbacca's
yeah.
arms would fall
Darth
off.
Vader, yeah. Chewbacca's arms.
that was a nice age check too.
Yeah.
You're like, I got these when Empire came out.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm old, y'all. And I got in trouble for that. I got
In trouble?
Yeah.
you destroyed your toy.
I'm going to say trouble right now.
I mean, they put you on timeout. I mean, they put you on timeout,
I
right?
was on timeout.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, yeah.
Out.
I think he was. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure you were implying physical timeout.
There's different timeouts. There's different kinds of timeouts.
I think he was implying knockout,
Love you, Mom.
punch out.
So what else happened?
So that's a recap. I hope we recapped it nicely for you.
That's a full recap.
That's a full recap.
So Duo
right,
still
so-
thinks he's dead.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Duo thing. Well, we got a note asking
Yeah.
to come to a manor.
Yep.
And it turns out Duo runs it. He owns it and he haunts it because he thinks he's dead.
Yes.
It's a scare B&B.
Yes.
Yes.
What an excellent escalation of that, Serena. I really love that. An excellent escalation of just how Duo's been through the whole adventure, but just a random thing from season 3 off a dice roll, basically.
Well, you gave me a gift.
Like just turned into this whole thing. It's awesome.
Yeah,
This game is awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. And I definitely wouldn't have done it if you didn't give me that gift of having that be an option. So thank you for making him.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So like Duo runs this thing,
Yep.
and we found out that one of his main clients, people living there, is Robbie Jellymint.
Robbie Jellymint.
Oh my god.
Hide your phones.
Yeah. Who, yeah.
Can't do that here? Okay.
Yeah, who also came from a random die roll.
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Like, just this game's so awesome. Yeah, so we found out that that they wanted us to like live there basically, and they designed each of our rooms to kind of speak to us.
Yeah.
And which was awesome. And like all of us had sort of a surprise in there. I had armor and a note from Kagoya, who basically became my new patron.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. So my patron is Erika Ishii.
Yes.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Yeah. So I am no longer patronless. I'm a warlock of the Celestial, which is great. I can heal people. I have all kind of other like cool powers. Perrin had a person in his room.
Yeah.
Leaf.
Yes. Leaf the bartender.
Yeah, like you just found.
It was his room.
Yeah. He
But
was
now
like
he's granted it.
yeah,
to
he
me.
was like hiding in the closet. I think.
He was getting his stuff
I don't know what's gonna. I don't know what's gonna
out
come.
of the closet.
That was just super weird. Celise found out that she could talk to her ring. I believe it was Mal's ring, right? Like
It was Celise's wedding ring.
yeah. So you were having full out conversations.
I don't know about conversation. It was more like, oh, so something happened in Avernus.
Yeah. So like you were like the ring sounded like it was trying to like remind you of who you were. It was sort of like an inspiration kind of thing.
Yeah, it was less a conversation, more like a panic attack.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Accurate.
Yeah.
'Cause it was just like, I've had this ring for a long time, and suddenly, this is not okay.
Yeah.
You know.
And I thought about it because Raving Sock Monkey posted that song. What's the meme thing where it's like, how long can you take this? This is the ring all season.
What is that?
You're talking about the Zelda meme?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey y'all. No.
the
it's-
Navi thing?
Yeah, the Navi.
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is the ring.
Hey, yes.
Listen.
Zelda's my favorite franchise
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
So
So thank you, Zelda, for 10 weeks of torture.
Yeah.
Yes. Congratulations.
We were playing the new Zelda game.
Zelda Hyrule Cadence.
Have you guys played it?
Yeah.
It's so fun.
Yeah,
So
It's
fun.
a Hyrule, yeah, very
Oh
good.
my God.
Reminds
So-
me so much of the first one.
Yeah, it's a great Crypt of the
Rip
Necrodancer
Celise's-
remake. Very
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Rin. I'm sorry, man.
good. No. Go
Yeah.
ahead, 'cause I was
Okay.
gonna
Thank
talk
you.
about
Thank you, sir.
What Rin found.
So Rin found a frog.
Yeah.
A giant frog.
Yeah, Duo's
that-
definitely gonna kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a regular
called-
size frog, was it?
Well,
It
I
was-
mean,
it
it's a
was-
regular
it
size,
like a
very
gi-
big
it was a
frog.
big-
It was a large.
It was a very, it was right, not
frog or a
a
toad?
not a literal
I was
giant
thinking
frog.
like a
human
frog,
size
yeah,
big.
yeah, not a literal giant-sized frog. It wasn't
Yeah.
Hypnotoad.
No.
It was.
But
it
his
was
name is Gary.
Gary 2. Gary
Yes.
Roman numeral 2.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
Gary too.
Because the lime
Yes.
was called Gary?
Yes,
Yes.
because
Gary.
after Gary the Lime.
You
it
know
is
what's really
Gary 2.
funny about this? So in our game Dungeon Rats, our DM's go-to name is also
It's
Gary.
also
so we
Gary.
have a bunch of NPCs named Gary.
Gary.
So it's so funny that there's two
Yeah.
now.
Nice.
I know,
Not that
Congratulations.
Lime and Frog are
Crossing.
NPCs, but I guess they kind of are.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
question: how mean would it be if Rin came back and Celise was having frog legs?
Oh, wow.
I mean, that would
But
just
I
be
mean, it would just be.
It wouldn't be Gary, but he would know that. So, Brandon, if you're watching, ignore that.
Gary
So-
the Lime the Frog. I like
The
that.
Lime the
So
Frog.
I just want to say, out of recap, Twitch chat, you guys are the real MVP. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
you're really funny.
I love
really
it.
funny,
Yeah.
guys. Sorry.
Yeah, honestly, when the table's not that funny, I just look at the Twitch chat, so I guess
But also true.
that's true.
Yeah. So Rin found his frog friend,
Yes.
and what else happened?
Then we went downstairs for dinner.
Yeah, we had
Yeah.
dinner.
And there was big in red lettering. Or no, we went downstairs
Yeah,
for dinner. We had
after
dinner.
dinner.
Yeah.
We woke up the next morning, came back downstairs, and painted on the wall was "Get out."
Get out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's how we ended. It was a welcoming message.
It's, you know,
Yeah, absolutely.
It made me feel
standard.
more
Yeah.
welcome.
Out of
Get out of here. Stop it.
As aside, we're all people of color, and I know that if I came downstairs and saw Get Out, be like, the movie's done, the show's over.
I would prefer us
Bye.
to be haunted by Dave
Coulier?
Yeah.
One, he's not
Richard
dead.
Pryor skit about that, right?
Yeah, I want to be haunted by him.
Dave Coulier.
Well,
In like a Popeye voice.
So here's another old man moment for everyone that's listening. When I heard that we had written "Get Out" on the wall, immediately the theme from "Welcome Back, Kotter" came into my
back.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, why get out?
Huh? Because it's like, oh, you're welcome to the neighborhood. Get out. Yeah. Do.
Welcome back, Carter. Mr. Carter.
Welcome
Carter
back.
was pretty
And
good.
what's the one guy? The one guy sounds like Duo.
Horseshot?
So you guys ready to dive on in?
Well, I kind of want to talk about Welcome Back, Carter.
Well, I don't know it.
This is the hardest part about DMing this group.
Yeah.
Dealing with the derail.
Yeah.
Let's get going, guys.
Yeah, let's jump in.
One day you all are just gonna like fall into a TV sitcom, and that's your punishment.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I
be
mean,
okay with that.
I'm DMing, so.
Full house, step by step. Bring it on.
I forget that wouldn't be a punishment.
That'd be
Yeah.
great.
All right, let's start. I feel strange. Has it always been this way? Something feels wrong. But it could be that Perrin has food in his pocket and hasn't shared with me. Or maybe it's that Duo isn't excited to see me. He looked at me and he was sad. Well, why was he so sad? Maybe if I hunt him a nice bunny to eat, he'll feel better. Oh, I visited Shaka's room, and he had a nice shiny fur plate. That's a plate that protects him from being smushed. Oh, and my friend Robbie, he smells like berries. He shooed me away from the kitchen, and he shooed me out of the kitchen. I don't think he knows how important I am yet. Wait, what's that sound? I gotta go find it. Shadows. Bad shadows. I gotta bite the bad shadows. Too big. I gotta run. Chips, we gotta fight. Ash, we gotta hide. Cut to the morning. Oh no, Robbie. It happened again. This writing here. I just got this out yesterday morning before you guys came over. It's been happening sort of randomly. Like one time I opened the fridge and I saw a head inside the fridge, but it was an illusion of my head. Yeah. If I weren't already dead, this would be very scary.
So there was a head inside the fridge. And there's also this writing on the walls. I feel like this is stuff you should divulge before I checked in. How often are we talking here?
I don't know. It's been happening like kind of, I would say irregularly, you know? Like sometimes I'd go into the fridge and there wouldn't be a head in there. And I'd be like, oh, it's a good day for a sandwich.
It's a good day for a sandwich.
Yeah.
So wait, hold on. Are there days?
Wabi, you didn't see the head in there?
I haven't seen any head, but now I'm thinking about all the lunch that I had while I was here and all the things I've made in that time.
But it's not a real head. When I like tried to touch it because I thought it was my head, I went through it.
Oh, your hand went through it.
Yeah.
Okay, I probably
So it's
remember
probably
that.
no germs or anything like that. You don't have to worry
I
about it.
wasn't worried about germs, to be honest. Like 100%. I definitely wasn't worried about the germs of it, Duo.
That's what I would worry about the first thing. Yeah.
Germs?
The germs in the head, yeah, it's next to the food and stuff. That's not sanitary, you know.
Okay, yes, okay.
So you guys want to help me clean this up? And Duo is gonna go into the kitchen. He comes back out with like two big buckets of like soapy water.
We're all in the room together? Mm-hmm. Okay, so I look around and I don't see Rin, so I'm like, all right, I don't have to clean. I feel like I've been cleaning already, so I'm kind of like, can y'all help me out, please? Somebody.
Well, hold on. Why are we cleaning anything? So, can I just like see like cast detect? Well, check for evil.
Absolutely, yeah.
God, hopefully I remember what it is because I haven't used it in so long. That is a 10, and I'm trying to remember what channel good and evil. What spells? I know. I'm trying to remember what the plus is on it. Haha, I can't remember. But my spell bonus is a 3, so 13.
13. As you're concentrating on the lettering, you get this, it feels like something caught in the back of your throat. Like it's like an uncomfortable sense in your body of you're sensing the evil through your body. So it's not. It doesn't ping, oh, this is evil, but you're like, I feel uncomfortable.
Like it's filtering through.
It's filtering through you, yeah. So you feel like a heaviness in your chest.
Like unclean.
And unclean, yeah.
But can I tell if it's like, not celestial, but like demonic or...
Does that spell allow you to sense what it is? Like,
I don't think it does. It's just like, is there an evil or good presence?
yeah, it does not feel good.
Okay, so there's something malicious here.
Yeah, for sure.
Before we clean it off, I want to look at the actual writing and see if I can. Do we know what the writing material is? Like what's smeared?
Roll me an investigation.
Oh, are you checking to see what it's made out of, or what made it?
What it's made out of?
Okay.
Like, is it blood? Is it tomato? I don't know.
Yeah.
Tell me you're gonna touch
I want
it.
to roll to see what made it. Like, is it a sponge, or is it a paintbrush, or is it someone's hand?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I rolled really low.
What was that?
I rolled a 2.
Oh, no.
Which makes it a 9 because I do have a high investigation, but
Okay.
still not good.
And 19 on my investigation.
Okay, so Robbie, as you're looking at the strokes, you can tell it was made with fingers.
Ugh, so disgusting.
Like it looks like streaks of like 3 to 4 fingers pawing at
That's
the.
nasty.
And with your 9, you can tell that it is definitely not an edible substance. It's not like a jam, jelly, or tomato sauce.
Oh, that makes it sound like I tried to lick it or something.
Yeah.
How? Oh, go ahead.
I almost don't think we should clean it off.
Oh,
I think we should leave it up.
I'm sorry, what?
do you think that people would wanna stay here if that is
Is
there?
it in like a? Where is it? Is it in a like? Yeah, where is it in the?
It's in like the front room. So when you
foyer?
yeah, it's like in the foyer.
Okay, all right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, we do have to clean it. Okay. I thought it was like in like an off bathroom.
Or we can put a frame
For a
around
good
it.
time, get out.
Oh, and make it like I.
Yeah.
Phone number.
We put a frame around it. We can make it a Banksy. Or
What if we put we try to write outside instead of out?
yeah, like an initiative that we're taking upon ourselves
Yeah.
for exercise.
Michelle Obama.
Outside.
Exercise. How high is it?
Oh, good question.
Oh, that's a really good question. It is. How tall are you, Celise?
I am 5'10".
You're 5'10". Okay. It is, I would say, it's like Celise's chest level. So like, yeah. So it's not like way up and it's not too low.
5 feet.
Yeah, it's 5 feet.
5 feet tall.
But a human or elf,
Yeah.
a taller elf would have had to do this.
Perhaps.
Or tiefling.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean,
Who knows?
I'm just rolling
no,
out
if it's
like
up to
a...
your chest. I think.
Yeah, someone 3
I
foot
think
might be able
even
to.
a
But they
half
would have to like reach and you wouldn't hear them like, eh.
Or get a stool.
Oh, that's... Can I investigate to see if there's any marks of like someone that had to like...
now we're
step-
talking.
Guys,
That's-
we're really
that's
good
what
at this.
Yeah,
This is
you
the
guys
best-
are
This is the best
so
investigation
good.
that we've had.
pretty
Like,
good.
when it's an actual mystery.
All right, I'm going to roll investigation.
Great.
I know that there's a florg for a total of 5.
Total 5?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Curse
Yeah.
you, die.
Sorry. It's
okay.
Don't find anything.
Well, while this mystery gang stands in here and tries to decide what's going on, I will make sure the perimeter is not unsafe.
Okay.
So, Perrin's gonna go outside and check the surroundings. He's also gonna check like the grounds to see if there are any footprints or tracks or anything.
Break-ins, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Roll an investigation.
I be investigating.
You should really get a -5 for saying that.
You should get a fail on that for that.
23.
23. Oh, wow.
I be investigating, y'all.
Guys, he be investigating.
So as you're walking outside, you don't notice anything that looks like a forced entry.
Sure.
Nothing appears to be unlocked that's ground level. You know, because I feel like you're checking the windows, you're checking the back doors,
Right.
everything that could have been locked. And nothing seems out of the ordinary. But you do, as you're looking around, you see Leaf, and he is with a hose, and he's sort of like watering some flowers in front of the tavern.
Oh, good friend Leaf. How are you today, sir?
Oh, hey, don't tell me. Perrin, that's you, right?
Very good.
I'm Leaf. Yeah. Oh, you said that. God. All right.
I did.
What's up?
Well, I don't know if you've noticed, but there was an uncommissioned artwork done to our foyer.
Oh, someone did like an art.
Well, someone scrawled some words, graffiti as it were.
Oh, like a vandalism.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Perhaps unnecessary, don't you think?
Yeah.
Did you not see it?
Nice. Perhaps
Oh,
unnecessary.
that was really subtle. I didn't even notice. That was really good.
I only noticed because he looked right at me. After he said he like looked at me like what a kid's like. A kid's like, Dad, watch me do a backflip. Dad, watch me do a backflip. It was like watching sister on a diving board look at me. I'm like, the fuck, this ain't my kid.
I got a 10.
He got a 10.
Leaf, when you said that he kind of looks worried, and he says, they're still doing that, huh? That's still happening?
Well, for me, it's just happened the one time, but apparently it has happened previously unknown number of times for you.
Well, yeah, I've lived here for a really long time, and there's others that live here too with me. Some are nice, some are not nice, but you know, they might not be happy to open their home to new people.
So you're saying that the artist still lives among us?
Perhaps.
Are they just amongst us?
Roll me a insight.
Let's see. We'll go with this die. Oh boy, I went with the wrong die.
Oh boy.
6.
You gotta
Okay.
use the word "be," man. You messed it up.
Yeah, I mean, this before you guys moved in, this whole area was abandoned mostly, you know. So we've made do and done the best we could. I mean, it used to be, I kid you not, so busy. My bar hopping all the time. And then like some bad stuff happened, and then everyone left, and some people didn't leave. So that's kind of where we're at.
I'm going to try and persuade Leaf. A parent's going to try and persuade Leaf into giving the information that we need. So what Perrin will say
Yeah.
is, Leaf, you want your bar to be hopping, is that not correct?
Oh yeah, I want lots of people to come and for it to be like a glorious place again. Yeah,
Well, when you see Perrin Underbow,
yeah.
you should see gold. Because that is what Perrin Underbow brings to an establishment. And it is in your best interest to let me and my friends know exactly what is going on in order to make sure that you get what you want.
Okay.
All right, roll persuasion. 25.
25. So when you say gold, he gets like a hopeful expression across his face. It's not a greedy, like, give me your gold. It's more
Right.
of like a thank you, like you can do this for me. And he says, all right, I trust you. We're used
That you should.
Yeah, I think that. All right. There are
and he's having a lot of trouble explaining this. There are sometimes when people leave a place, they don't truly leave a place. If they have something to do there, their spirit might remain and might, have a mind of its own. And sometimes if murders were to have happened in this home,
So are you saying that the people are undead?
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sorry.
really good. That was really
I
good.
didn't mean to mess up the That was really good.
Perrin! Perrin! We're making breakfast!
Very good.
What type of eggs? That you want to eat eggs. What type of eggs do you want to eat, Perrin?
Sunny side up.
Oh, good choice.
Thank you, sir. Leaf, as you were saying, these people
Do you
are
want sausage or bacon? What were you thinking?
all of the meats.
Oh, man after my own heart. Okay.
There we go. Thank you. Leaf, as I was saying.
Yeah.
The rule of threes.
Yes.
So there's been this building here is kind of an important building. Not just for me because I lived here for a long time, but
How long have you lived here?
I've lived here for about 325 years.
Perhaps you are undead as well?
I thought you knew. You didn't know?
Where did we land on the bread? Like an English muffin or toast?
I will allow you to choose.
You got it, my man.
Thank you very much, Dirty D.
I just love him interrupting.
Yes. So you are a permanent undead resident.
I mean, I prefer, I don't know, what would you call it? Like a spectacular specter or something that's nicer. You know what I mean? Like undead sounds gross.
Materially deficient?
Materially, deficient.
Yes. Yeah.
But I'm cool with you guys living here. I think that's great. I think that more people here, the better. You know what I mean?
Well, are there any safety concerns that we should be aware of?
Tons. 150. I'm just guessing. There's probably more.
Probably more than
Yeah.
150.
I mean, yeah.
Well, as I said before, Leaf, my promise to you will be unbroken. So this place Trollstall Manor, will be a destination once again. We shall live in peace with our compatriots.
Great. That's what I want, and if you can get some people to move the heck out, that'd be great.
Well, who would you like us to be moved?
And he looks like distracted, like he sees something sort of like over your shoulder.
Mm-hmm. So,
Yeah.
roll investigation, see if I figure that out. 22.
22.
Or is that like a perception?
Perception.
Yeah.
Perception 22.
22. Okay. So as Leaf's eyes kind of leave, like his eye line shifts over, you feel like this cold, like breath on your shoulder.
Okay.
And Leaf is backing up a little bit. No, how about you come hang out at my bar later or something? We can just hang out and be friends and stuff.
There's something behind me, is there not?
Don't look behind you.
Well, you know that if you say don't look behind me,
Look at me.
that will make me look behind me.
Look at me.
I will look at you. Yes, look at you.
And Leaf is slowly walking backwards. Follow me.
I will follow you. Follow you, yes.
Mm-hmm. And you feel that as you take a couple of steps forward, the ice breath starts to
lessen.
Okay.
It felt like it was like right on you.
Sure. That would be one of the residents that you'd like to have removed, would it not be?
You know, and Leaf is going to try to like link arms with you, but his arm sort of goes through your arm. All right, we should probably meet your friends or something, right?
The sound of my stomach rattling is the time for breakfast.
Yeah.
Yes. So, as your friend Robbie, Dirty D, as he were, let us know so rudely that breakfast is ready.
And I imagine that you guys are walking in.
Yes. Yeah.
And all of you are in the kitchen for breakfast. Where are you guys at?
Yeah, in the kitchen.
Yeah.
I think so.
It's not a formal dining room type of breakfast.
No.
No.
So you all see Perrin walk in alone.
Oh, cool.
Perrin, kind of messed up your eggs, so we're going with more of a scramble type thing. I did take your note on no meat, and I put it in a taco for you.
Ooh.
That was the exact opposite.
Maybe talking to you was perhaps unwise.
Okay, everyone all set. It'd be really good right now, like a green salsa and all these things, and some music. Oh God, wish we had music.
Did we clean off the wall? Did we clean up?
Did you?
I don't think we did.
No.
No, we just left it. We just broke for. We did an investigation, then broke for.
Well,
for breakfast breakfast
I'll
preparation.
go clean it.
You go clean it?
Yeah, I'll go clean it.
Okay.
Are we gonna sit and have breakfast?
Yeah, let's sit and have breakfast. Real quick.
Well, yes. So
Yeah, you don't have to clean right now.
Okay, I'm walking out with this up, and I'm like,
He thinks he hears Ren's footsteps upstairs.
yeah, dude, dude has me shook. He has me shook for sure. All right, so yeah, I put the cleaning stuff down. I go to
friends,
people's.
I think Perrin Underbow has ascertained the culprit of our graffiti problem.
Oh, did you see anything outside?
Well, I was talking to our friend Leaf, the bartender.
Who?
Leaf, the bartender, right here.
Who's Leaf?
Who?
Leaf.
Right where?
There's nothing. There's
to-
no one next to you.
My left, Leaf.
No. There's.
Well,
Who's on first?
he's,
Third base.
Leaf is right here. Well, perhaps you can't see him because he is, how did he say, a spectacular spectral. Thing two,
Yes.
dead duo.
Yes. And Duo, like his mouth, he smiles, but it's like a toothy smile.
Can you see Leaf?
Oh, you talking about Leaf? Yeah. Leaf's nice. He's a nice guy. He's like me.
Wait. Can everyone see duo?
Can you guys see me?
Of course.
Am I here? Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I can see you.
Can I make an investigation to see if I can really find Leaf? I want to walk around the area,
Yeah.
look in all the directions he's looking. So, 4.
You find a leaf. Just kidding.
I found the leaf.
I need a leaf off of Perrin's boot. So would Celise be able to see Leaf or sense him?
What would you have that would allow for that? Because I'm not sure with paladin stuff.
Well, depending on how we want to read Divine Sense, I should be able to notice anything within 60 feet that's not behind cover. So the good and evil roll should pick up Leaf, and I don't know what alignment Leaf has.
Okay.
But I should be able to sense him. I'm not sure about see him, though, but as a paladin, I'd be sensitive to...
Yeah. So you definitely are. Do you have to roll for that, or is
I
it?
had to roll, but it's good for... I can do it up to 3 times a day before I need a long rest.
Okay.
So it's Divine Sense.
Perfect. So as Celise is concentrating and trying to locate, she's looking at Perrin. She listened to what he said, and she feels this pull or this energy upstairs. And it's not bad or good. It's just exists, but it's upstairs.
Is it like a restless feeling?
Yeah, it's a restless. If you were to get an emotional read from it, it's an anxious feeling. But it's coming from upstairs.
And it's not Leaf next to Perrin. Okay. So I can't, like, I lean over Perrin's like, so I can't see Leaf, but there's something here. There's something upstairs that's very restless.
As Leaf has already said, there are several somethings here that need to be removed.
Well, this something is very anxious. It's restless. It's upstairs, though. It's not down here with us.
Is it restless in a good way?
It's almost like it's lost or trapped. It's just anxious, like it doesn't know why it's here.
Oh, this is getting spooky, guys.
I feel like I think Perrin's like making a joke. So I'm just eating. I'm listening, but I'm kind of half listening and eating.
Shaka, you seem unmoved.
Yeah, like my mouth is full, so I can't really answer you. But I'm just like,
Nice armor, by the way, sir.
You said that there was something you were feeling, Celise?
Yeah, it's really restless and anxious, but it's somewhere upstairs.
Like, okay. Like where upstairs? Did you feel where?
I can't tell exactly. I'd have to go look for it. Down here, I can't give you an exact location.
Duo kind of furrows his brow and he like starts shoving the tacos. Is that what you made for everyone?
Yes.
Yeah, breakfast burritos, I think.
He's like shoving breakfast burritos in his mouth. You know, like that video of the hamster eating a small burrito.
Oh, he
Yeah.
just puts it all the way.
Duo very anxiously just goes and just shoves burrito in his cheek.
So Duo, not to be insensitive.
Okay.
oh, terrible way to start.
I know.
That's not a good way to start.
I'm full.
Have you ever been in a workplace where someone starts a sentence like that? It doesn't end good.
Not to be racist.
I wasn't going to be racist, but I can't.
Let's undertake
No
this,
way.
Elise.
It's too early for this. I
She's
only
got
had one
kobold friends.
You know what? Never mind.
Not one go there.
Nope, never mind.
What happened? Please.
Never mind. Never mind.
Sorry.
So, as Duo is chomping on the burrito in his mouth, I got a confession to make to you guys. There was this place in the house that I'm kind of afraid of going to. And I know that like I should be definitely brave because this is the place that I'm haunting. So there shouldn't be a place that I'm scared of. But there was this like section in the library upstairs that kind of made me feel weird.
Do we know what floor the library's on? Would we?
No. So I would say in Duo's tour for you, I'm just gonna kind of list off what the house looks like.
Sure.
And hopefully next session I'll have a map drawn. I was looking at like floor plans and stuff, but so the first floor is the kitchen, dining room, and lounge that connects to the tavern. The second floor is Robbie's room, Duo's room, and an accounting/office room. We have to have our office, you guys.
I don't know why it needs a separate office and accounting room.
It's Duo. It makes
This is where my abacus is. Gotta go to my other room.
The third floor is Celise, Perrin, Rin, Ash, Chips, Knock Knock, and Shaka's room. Fourth floor, library, fitness room.
Oh, fitness room.
Yeah.
You're running out of room ideas, huh?
No, it's a fitness room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I had it.
Okay. I'm the judge.
Yeah.
Where's Dirty D's room?
Dirty D's room is on the second floor, Duo's room.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, you don't want to be all by yourself in like the big house.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's the NPC floor.
Floor.
I don't know why you guys keep calling me that. This is the second session, and therefore I'm played not by the DM, so I should exist.
Oh, there would be a taco room. That's on the 4th floor.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I know. And there's other places in the house that I haven't actually quite explored yet either. So, oh God, did you hear that sound? Did you hear that sound?
Yeah, I definitely heard that sound.
Wait, did that come from the library?
No, I think it came from One Shot Studios.
I don't think it picked up on microphone, but there was a thud right above our
There was
head.
like a creepy, well-timed thud actually happened.
There's some well-timed sounds on the
Yes.
show.
Yeah, exactly.
Pretty good.
So,
Real-time sound effects.
But we could explore other parts of the house too. Because if a leaf is white, then there could be other what?
She white?
White.
Don't finish that sentence.
R's are W.
Then there could be other places too. So where do you guys want to go?
Let's start at the library. If that's where you said that's where you think the.
I don't know. I don't want to go there. That scares me a lot.
Well, have you been in there before?
One time, and I was like, no, thank you.
Can you tell us what happened? What happened the time you went there?
And then Duo, he looks at you and grabs like his lantern and lights it and holds it up to his face.
Oh, he's telling a story.
Is he about to tell a story?
Yeah.
Duo, it's also the morning, so like it's well lit inside this. Okay.
I was in there by myself walking around. Forget the.
Where's your voice going?
I was sort of doing a Russian accent.
Yeah, it almost sounded
Jesus.
Transylvanian.
I was trying to get my lay of the land, you know what I mean? Trying to look around and make sure that I knew what our amenities were in case anybody wanted to come and stay here. Mm-hmm. And I was looking across the books, you know, like the rows of books. And I felt a little tap on my shoulder. Looked around, no one there. So then I was like, okay, well, maybe there's like other people like me and Leaf, you know, walking around. And I was like, hello? You want to hang out and show yourself? And all of a sudden it grabbed me. It grabbed me real tight. And it felt like if I wasn't already dead, it would feel like my spirit was trying to leave my body or something. And I got really cold. And then I was able to get out of this cold feeling. And I was running, and all of a sudden I slammed against the wall a little bit because I was running so fast, and my nails slid against the floor, and it felt like I heard a clicking sound, and then I just ran out. Oh. It was really scary.
All right. I think we should go up there because I think if we're all together, we might be able to see what's going on. Obviously, like Celeste sensed there was something upstairs. Perrin, if this leaf, because I still haven't seen or sensed that leaf actually exists, but if you are saying that this leaf person is true, maybe ask them, since they've apparently been here for a long time, ask them if they know anything about the
320 years to be exact. Leaf is one of the people that you want to leave upstairs in the library.
Are you asking Leaf?
Yeah. Perrin's asking Leaf. Is he still there?
You don't see Leaf.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, when
He
did
was
do-
there, but yeah.
So like we started talking and then he just like peaced out.
Yeah.
Wow, so now I really think you're playing a joke. I'm just like,
Leaf.
okay.
What's he saying?
He's potentially unheard because his whereabouts are unknown at this time.
No, look, Dirty D looks over at Shaka for like a cue. I'm like, you know this guy. Is this real? Like,
What do you?
I honestly don't know. I don't know, but I do know that I trust Celisa's sense. I trust Duo's business acumen. So I think we should head upstairs and see what's up. Early in the morning, we had breakfast. We're ready to. Well, I had breakfast. I don't know if you guys ate, but
I was eating as I was making it. I really didn't have time to make my own plate, but you're full at the end. It's like one of those things. Let's go up there. Although I don't know what we would do if we actually saw a ghost.
Oh, yeah, we don't even have a game plan. Oh, but you saw me.
Yeah, I saw you.
Just to make sure, like,
He's not really dead, right?
yes,
Yeah, he is dead?
yes.
Okay. But like,
Yeah.
wink. Okay, cool. Yeah, I get to see you, but you're obviously a good ghost.
That's right, I'm a good ghost, and there's bad ghosts. Oh, there's a bad ghost upstairs.
You just like changed his narrative a little bit.
So, okay, are we going up there, guys?
Yeah, I'm down.
Because I'm putting this away, and if I put it away,
like the food. Yeah, the food.
I'm just saying. And he starts putting away all the food. Let's go.
So you all start walking upstairs, and in old houses have sort of a personality of their own, right? They're groans and squeaks on the stairs, and it's almost like the house is breathing, kind of how like the air flows through it. You make it to the library, and as soon as you walk in, that sense of life in the house, of personality, is gone. It is very dampened in this room. There's not, it's quiet, but in a way that's a little weird, like unsettling.
But it's palpable.
Like, yeah, have you ever like walked into like a place and you're like, there's something wrong,
Yeah.
and I don't know what it is?
how big are the ceilings? Is it like, were you picturing one of those places where it has like that ladder that's also on the
yeah.
thing? Okay, just
Yeah,
making sure.
it's like the library from Beauty and the Beast,
oh, okay.
All right.
right?
All right.
That's a really big library.
It's a really big house.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, this is like a lot. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it'd be smaller. I want to see if there's any like books that are like out of place, like any books that
Okay.
look like they've been shifted around.
So, because the library is very dusty, I'm going to say that you'll be able to roll an investigation to see if there is like fingerprints or things that are less dusty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, not good.
Oh.
Oh, that's not terrible.
What is it?
12.
12. Okay. You see little scratch marks on the floors, but you're in your mind, you're like, this could just be when Duo was running by. Duo is also in the doorway of the library, and he looks at you all and goes, okay, this is actually my stop. I don't feel, I can't be in here.
But Duo, you are perfectly safe with the rest of us.
Oh, but there's this thing about this. It's not that I question like your ability to save me or anything like that, because I've already, So, but what I'm saying is that I don't want to be grabbed again.
Grabbed again.
Yeah, I was grabbed.
Did it feel cold?
Donuts.
Wait, how do you know that?
When I was talking to Leaf outside, a feeling previously unknown to me was of coldness. There was something there. Leaf probably saved me by having me follow him, and as soon as I moved away, that feeling left. There is something here.
Are there any books out?
Yeah, there's like there's a table, and Shaka, you would have known this too. There's just books on like botany. Just it looks like someone is studying in this room.
Okay. A specific subject or just like studying in general?
Studying in general. It looks like the person who maybe had this house before was homeschooling their children.
Oh, okay. There's
So-
kids' books?
There's textbooks.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of interesting things here. Guys, I'm not picking up any spiritual things in this room myself. I'm going to try to call for a ghost.
Okay.
Roll me a perception or a persuasion.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's see.
Okay.
13. Hey, ghosts! If there's any ghosts in here, or spirits, or I don't know all the terms for it, we mean you no harm. It'd be cool if you didn't mess with us, but maybe you're not doing it on purpose.
And you, one of the books that was on the table, it like flies off the table.
Ah, okay, that's messed up. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or just the ghost being nice, but that's kind of messed up, right?
Perrin, do you see anything? Because if you can see Leaf, maybe you can see these other ghosts. Do you notice anything?
I can't see Leaf right now, but should I roll like
Yeah.
perception? What should I roll?
Yeah. So in my mind, just to get clear, are you guys just in the center with the stacks of books? Are you going through the stacks? Or
So
you?
are there stacks or are the books around?
I thought they were
like,
around.
around the wall.
Yes, it is Beauty and the Beast, so they're around. But
Yes.
there are
some rows.
There are some like rows.
Rows of- okay.
within. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was
All right. How like are they? There several or just a few?
I'm gonna say there's 4 rows, like big rows of books
Towards the center
Yes,
of the
towards the
room?
center, and then there's books lining the room.
So
I don't know if that makes sense.
I would think that Perrin would be on the outside of the center stacks, but towards the center of the room.
Okay.
Right. So
Perfect.
that he could get as much of a sense of what was going on or what's there as possible.
Okay. So, do you have any? Do you have Arcana? Mm-hmm. Yeah, roll me that.
14.
14. So as you're concentrating and looking around, like in the corner of your eye, you see Leaf, and he's looking at you, and he's like motioning towards one of the walls, like
Right.
and looking over at it.
Who is near me?
I would say Salisa's.
Celise.
Yeah.
So, especially Celise, I point to Celise and I put up 2 fingers and like I look at Celise and I point up 2 fingers and point in the direction of where Leaf was suggesting.
All right. So at first she's like, and then she kind of figures out what Perrin's doing. And she just very casually walks toward that wall, gathering a smite just in case.
Okay.
Because we know there's something in here. There's no point in trying to sense good or evil.
I want to roll Arcana as well, but on the table, on where that book fell off.
Yeah.
I want to see if I can sense any
Ooh. And while that's happening, Dirty D is using his dagger to carve something into the table at the same time.
Shaka.
No. He's carving like a yes and a no on the other side.
Nice,
And then
okay.
he's gonna take like he's like,
Asking the goat to, are you asking the ghost to date you?
No, wait, what? Why would I go there?
You gotta do the yes
Maybe.
no, man. You didn't do this.
Oh yeah,
come
I
on,
understand.
Robbie. Come
No,
on,
that's
Robbie.
really funny. That's really funny, actually. Oh, that's so stupid. I'm so stupid. I don't. That's so dumb.
Oh, 21.
21. So as you are investigating the book, when you Are you holding the book? Or are you just looking at?
I don't
what are
want
you
to
doing
touch because the book's on the floor, right?
Yes. Mhm.
So I'm looking at the spot where the book was, and the parabola that, like the
the-
motion of where the book went. I'm kind
Yes.
of
Couldn't go one day without
One day without saying parabola.
I have a brand. Yeah. So I'm kind of looking to like see if I sense anything.
You definitely, because you're using Arcana, you're picking up like the magic
Yeah.
of it. You're sensing this again. It's like a chilly air, almost like a gust of wind. And as you get closer and you put your hand on the table, you get like a picture in your mind's eye, so in your imagination, of this this young girl. Yeah, and the young girl just like flouncing around. It's like very playful, so you're not getting the sense of like anything malicious, but just a playful like thing.
Is there any way I can like go deeper into that sense? Like kind of like not roll an investigation on my mind, but
Yeah.
is there any way I can like try to focus on it deeper to see if I can see any details about this girl? Or is it just kind of like a fleeting?
It's just very fleeting.
Okay. All right. Okay. Hey everybody, I got a sense of a very playful young girl as I looked at this table. That might be somehow like related to the spirits that thinking are around.
I'm working on a way for us to communicate. It's very, and he's like carving, he's carving the no in there. I saw this in one of my, I saw this at a theater once. It's and then I want to flip like a glass over, and like I basically made like a Ouija board, basically. So I'm gonna like it's
You got to
it's a
carve
glass.
every letter.
No,
into
I'm not
this.
doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm just doing a yes or
Yeah,
no.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I was like, wow.
I'm
That
just
would be
doing
good, though.
yes or no with an upside down glass, so like you can see through it. You can see the no straight through,
Yeah.
whatever, and be like, "Oh, spirit of the library!" He gets really grand about it. Be you friend or foe? I'm gonna concentrate real hard.
That's not a yes or no question.
I was like, how do we answer?
Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh, no, you guys are totally right. I'm messing.
What's your roll me an Arcana?
Okay. 8.
So you say that, and you are putting the you're trying like it's in the middle, right? And you're
Yeah,
putting
it's
your
an
hand.
upside down glass. Yeah.
Are you putting your hand on it? Are you?
Yeah, my hand's on it.
Okay. So as you say, be you friend or foe?
It's just stuck in the middle, guys.
Yeah, it's stuck in the middle, and it goes forward. The glass,
Ah!
and is it a glass?
Yeah, like a glass for water.
Yeah. So it. Like you have yes or no, it just goes forward and shatters. Like it falls off the.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna need another glass. I really should have had a controlled group when I started this.
Maybe you should have asked better questions.
That's
Questions
true.
that fit the format.
That's
Did
true.
you-
I really should have thought of something that could have been yes or no. I got a little sidetracked, and that's okay.
Meanwhile, so you guys are walking towards the wall, right?
Yeah.
Both of you roll me an investigation.
Hey guys, I be investigating. 22.
20 total.
22.
Oh,
okay.
nice.
So,
We be investigating.
yeah, you guys are a
We be
good
investing.
team. So, as you're
This is the last thing we need on a shirt. The last thing.
as you both are walking towards it, you both now see Leaf at this. I'm imagining like a wall of books, and he is pointing at a specific book that is a red book with gold
writing on the spine, but I don't know what languages do you speak?
Trade and Elvish.
What languages do you speak?
I speak Common and Halfling.
Okay, so none of you know the language of this book.
Well, so, Celise, Leaf is pointing at this book.
Hey, I'm Leaf.
Yeah, I saw you before.
Wait.
All right,
what?
yeah.
Wait. Oh, you see him.
Now I do, yeah.
This book. We should.
I can't. You have to.
Perrin picks up the book.
Hold on. You don't know what could be in that
Slap
book.
his hand.
No.
Perrin picks up the book.
All right.
So the
I'm
book
going
is
to
in the.
Pick up the book.
So as you grab the book,
That was a PU, guys. PU, guys.
I'll take it. In review.
I'll allow it.
as you grab the book,
Right.
you pull it, and a door opens, slides open.
Zelda noise.
So the door opens, but Perrin casts Comprehend Languages so that he can read the book. Now that the book is in his hands, Perrin can, for an hour, read any language that is written. It doesn't decode secret messages or glyphs. But yeah, I just have to be touching the book. Just as a sidebar, guys, when I rolled Perrin, this was one of the spells that I had, thinking that, it would really come in handy. And in 4 seasons, I have not used it. I finally get to use it now.
No, you did use it last season to read the news.
Oh, that's right. I did. Yes, but nothing happened. It didn't work.
Oh, it worked. You guys would have been stuck in there a lot longer.
Oh, right on. Yeah, Perrin for the win.
All right,
guys.
Perrin. So the book that you're holding, it says is actually in Abyssal. Do I say that right?
Abyssal.
Abyssal. That's right. Okay. And it says The Life and Times of Edwin Clark.
The Life and Times of Edwin Clark. He went downtown for a lark.
Now it's a book of rhymes.
Yes.
It's prose.
Got stuck in an alley because it was too dark.
Yes. He found out that the mugger's bite was not as large as his bark.
But it did leave a mark. Its teeth were sharp,
Yes.
like a shark.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Do they hear more glasses breaking? Because I'm asking it more questions like,
What year did you die?
Oh,
It's not a yes or no
they're not
question.
yes or no questions.
Yeah. Can we see? Can we see that they open up this passage
I can,
from the middle of the table?
Even if you can't see it, you can hear it.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a
Okay.
scraping sound as
right.
it's opened.
So we should probably go check that out, Robbie. I know you got your thing going on.
I feel like we were close.
How
to
many
something
questions did you
here.
ask it?
I'm probably on its 3rd question. Was it breaking it every time?
Okay.
Wait. We're like
hold
all
on a
3 of them
second.
not yes no questions. Like all 3 of them is like,
So-
what's your name?
As you
Tell me your name, damn it!
as that question specifically, you can tell with each question, whoever you're speaking to is getting frustrated with you. And the next time you grab a glass to answer a question, it shatters in your hand, and you take 2 damage.
Ah, crap. I have to clean these things up now.
I can't imagine Robbie has a lot of hit points, but we'll see.
We'll see. Well, I guess maybe we'll find
He
out.
does an okay job.
He does an okay
He's doing an
job.
okay job.
Oh, crap. Let's see. Do we have time for Band-Aids? I heard them opening a door over there. Maybe I'll just use my shirt. Is that weird? If I just use my shirt, is that weird?
So while that's going on, now this door is open.
Yeah.
Is it dark? Can we see?
It's dark.
Okay, so character, can imbue a magical object with light.
Oh, perfect.
Lights.
Sorry. Ding.
Yeah, sound effects today are really on point.
So thank
the
you,
lights.
Christina, for replying to my text on the perfect moment. But I'm going to say something I've got on my object, or maybe even my ring. I can imbue it with light, so I can actually see since there's no torch. It's a library. So it'll give me light up to 5 feet.
So let's say you put your hand on your chest and your ring lights and you feel it vibrate a little bit. And it lights up very brightly.
And does it yell at me for using it first?
You get the sense of this, I guess, in your head. You go, what? What? I'm so bright.
I can't see.
Okay, I'll take this one for the team. Yeah, I'm a hero.
And I just pat the ring, calm down there. Scott, calm down there. But yeah, so I pull. Hopefully, I didn't just come down to breakfast without my sword.
Did you?
Look, it's a weird house and there's suspicious words.
Yeah,
I did not
I feel like
wander
you
around.
always have
I feel
your
like you
sword.
would have,
Always.
after Duo told that story about a creepy experience they had in a library, you definitely would have had your sword.
So I have my
Yeah.
sword out, and I'm just walking slowly in, being very careful, and kind of looking back at Perrin you're lucky that book wasn't cursed. You just touched objects,
Well, I am Perrin Underbow.
and that's going to be on your tombstone.
Yeah, so I want to walk over
Yeah, I'll walk over
to
to
join them
Okay.
as they go down.
So as you go through the door, it is a very narrow hallway. So you have to go one by one, not side by side. And it opens up to a large room that has a desk in the middle, a mirror, a full-length mirror with a shroud on it, like a cloth, and a tiny light in the center that only illuminates the middle of the room.
Does it illuminate the desk?
It's right over the desk.
desk? Okay.
Yeah.
a hanging light.
Yeah, it's like a hanging light. And roll me an investigation for more.
4.
7 or no 9.
22.
At 20.
Not 20.
You be investigating.
You're just a
We came
detective.
close to getting rid of that.
So
Bad grammar prepared.
Karen and Shaka. Shaka, what you notice is the desk isn't clear. It has stuff on it. It looks like candles and some sort of meat. And
Candles and meat was not expecting it. That's my new grunge rock band too, guys.
candles and meat.
Candles and meat.
Yeah, candles and meat. It's an unknown. It's just like animal carcass, sort of. And the candles are not lit, but they seem to form a semicircle around it. Perrin, what you notice when you're walking into the room is that right in a tiny bit of shadow, there is a wooden doll, a large doll. It's almost mannequin size, and it's on its it's kneeling in prayer, and between its palms looks like a coin. You turn around because you have a nat 20, and you see next to the mirror, almost cast in shadow, you can see its legs. It's how you were able to find it. Is another large doll dressed as a soldier, carrying with a coin in its hand, palm up.
I want to roll a history on these coins. Hoping and guessing that my speed reading or parent speed reading through the book of Edwin Periwinkle, whatever his name is, Edwin Clark, gave him some insight into what these coins could potentially be. He don't be historian. 9.
9. You, as you are, which coin are you looking at?
I would think that Perrin would go to the one that is closest to his eye level. I'm assuming that the soldier, since it's life size,
It's
hand
tall.
hand
It's
is
tall.
way up.
Yeah.
I can see the coin, but I can't readily reach the coin. So Perrin's going to go to the one that is kneeling and praying.
Do you pray next to it, or do you touch? How are you investigating the coin?
I'm actually mimicking the movement of the and looking at the coin. I'm wise enough to know not to necessarily touch that. So Perrin's praying next to the coin, or at least mimicking the prayer motion while he's looking at the coin to try and see if he can figure it out.
So as you kneel and put your hands in clasped prayer, you feel this sense of dread, like sweep again over you, and you start hearing this whispering and almost a screeching sound in your head. It sounds like there's a lot of conversations happening, and I need you to roll me a Constitution.
Oh boy, don't be constituting either. 6.
6. You are filled with dread. You are now you're afraid, but you know that the only thing that can help you right now is your prayers. So
The other thing that can help me is the fact that Perrin has advantage against being frightened.
oh, good.
So should I roll again?
Yeah, roll again.
Oh God.
Oh wow!
I should have stayed with the same die. That was a 3, guys.
3.
You are
Okay.
totally frightened.
Yeah.
So you're compelled to you're almost like frozen now in that prayer.
Can I check out this table? This meat is on there. Is it fresh or rotten or?
Yeah, roll
like,
me investigation on that.
Yeah.
The meat.
Dig your face in it.
10.
10. It looks like it is. You can't really tell. It's just like, it's not rotten and old. It's not like maggots are on it or anything like that, but it could be maybe a couple days old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So someone's been in here recently.
Duo's not here, right?
No, absolutely not.
Turn to Shaka. You think I should try my Ouija board thing on this table?
Sure.
Okay.
But I'm saying that not because I think it works, but because it'll keep him busy.
Like giving me crayons.
Yeah, it keeps him
Oh,
busy.
well, Shaka thinks it's a good idea. So let's see.
I'm going to call over to Perrin because I do notice that he's praying. And at this point, I'm assuming I noticed the mannequin. 'Cause I think he was the only one that noticed
Yeah.
it first. So like, I'm like, are you getting anything by trying to mimic that mannequin?
So am I able to respond?
You can respond, but you are filled with a sense of dread and fear, and you know that the only way for you to alleviate this fear is to keep praying.
Pious undertaking. Pious undertaking.
Perrin? Are you okay?
Prayers bring life.
All right, I'm gonna run
Prayers
over. I'm gonna
bring
run
life.
over to Perrin because I want to see what's going on. So I want to, as I get up to him, I guess I want to kind of look around and see if there's anything around him or restraining him.
So you see there's nothing restraining him. You do notice the mannequin next to him and Perrin are in the exact same pose. And the only difference is one has a coin and Perrin does not.
Okay. I want to roll Arcana on the general
Okay.
area and
Yes.
see if there's any presence there. Oh, God. That is a 9.
There's a 9. Okay. So as you're looking around frantically to see what could be causing this, you feel this feeling like someone's watching you,
and you look towards the doll that has their hands clasped, and it instead of it was looking at the desk in prayer, it is now looking at you.
Like the whole head, not just the. Oh my God.
Peace upon you. Pious undertaking.
Everyone,
What's going on over there?
this doll
Pious
is looking at me. It's very creepy.
So both the dolls are next to each other?
One is next to the desk, kind of behind it, with Perrin. The other one is next to the full length mirror,
Okay.
like almost like it's guarding it.
And you're by the desk,
No, I'm by
mirror?
Perrin
Yeah.
in the praying doll.
by the desk. Okay, that's where I am, right?
Yeah, but you're
a little
closer to
far
the
from the
desk.
desk,
It's
right?
like it's
Yeah.
back from the desk.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going? Oh God, that's creepy. What's he doing on the floor?
Pious undertaking.
He's under some kind of spell. This doll
Pious
just
undertaking.
changed positions.
I'm gonna crouch down and like look at that
Peace
doll square in the
upon you.
face.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution.
Okay. 17.
Sweet.
17. You feel this sense of fear enter your body, and as soon as it touches you, like the center part of you, you feel it like release. So you know that this is trying to scare you.
What the crap? I got the heebie-jeebies from this thing. You ever get the heebie-jeebies? It's like the Jeepers Creepers, but it's a little lesser known.
What is Elise doing in all of this?
So Selisa's noticed this and she's looking at Perrin, but she's also kind of like, he went over there and now that, whatever that is going on. She can hear his muttering.
Pious
So
undertaking.
out of character, is it possible I could Misty Step over to Perrin or just go grab him and then Misty Step away
Oh, that's a good idea.
Sure.
to get him away from
Yeah.
the
I
doll?
wish I would have.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Let's do that.
Freddy
I say yes.
for
All right,
you.
so I can just teleport. I don't need to roll for it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna like just because he's a halfling, he's small. I'm just gonna like try to like pull him, even though he's in his position, and then like Misty Step back to where the door is because I can go 30 feet.
Okay.
Is the library that big?
Yeah. You're in this other
in the room.
room.
So can I go back to where the doorway is, where we first walked when that bookcase
Oh.
moved back?
Yes.
So not like the doorway of the
above the
library.
stairs.
Yeah, you can
Okay,
move to the entrance. Like, so you guys walked through a hall to get to
Right.
this room. So you can do the entrance of the hall back.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that and get him away from whatever this creepy doll is.
Yes. So you guys while you're talking, you see Celise pop out,
Oh, hey, Celise.
grab Perrin, and just
crap?
pop back.
This is some Nightcrawler
Yeah.
stuff.
Okay, well, she'll be back for us. This is hang tight.
Spoiler, she's not.
Dude needs to stand there with his arms outstretched and his eyes closed, arms stretched out.
And that's
Okay.
where DD was found. 10 years later.
Anytime.
So as you all are, so you're with Perrin, and Perrin, as soon as you are Misty Step back, it's like you feel your fear and your need, your compulsion be pulled along with you. So like pulled from you, I guess.
Pious undertaking. That was unpleasant. It's a previously unknown feeling for me, but that I felt fear. What was that?
You tell me. You're the one that touched the creepy doll.
I did not touch it.
Well, went close to it.
I did go close.
So like once I hear that, I'm gonna say, Robbie, we need to get away from this doll.
Yeah, in a second, and I'm gonna pull the
Shroud off the mirror.
The mirror. So as you pull the shroud off of the mirror, you all you see a tiefling. They look like they're trapped in the mirror. And
So I'm looking at the mirror at another tiefling.
so yeah, it looks because you're a tiefling too.
Yeah.
So it's a tiefling in like a dark silver robes. It looks sort of similar to. You wouldn't know this actually. Never mind. Roll me a history anyway. You might.
13.
13. Oh, wait. You would know it's sort of similar to Blackstaff Tower a little bit. And they are in stasis. They're completely frozen.
Okay. But they're just standing in front of the mirror like a cutout, like Michael Jordan cutout.
They look like they were making an expression, like they were arguing,
Oh.
and they're frozen in that.
Is there anything in the background, or is it the background of this room?
The background of the room. So it looks like everything else is mirrored. So you can see your own reflection when you're not standing in front of.
Yeah, like I'm popping out behind him?
Yeah.
Oh, weird. That's creepy.
Oh, this is so creepy. Look at this guy. Check him out.
Yeah, I'm going to go over and check out the mirror as well.
Just 3 tieflings in a room.
Just 3 tieflings in a room.
Yeah, so I guess I'm trying to see if I can notice anything else about the mirror, because I do notice that it looks similar to the stasis that we saw.
So as you're investigating and trying to figure out what's going on with the mirror, you're recovering, you're comforting. No.
So Celeste is just standing there kind of like
What the heck?
Yeah, what's going
just
on?
kind of
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
not that you're an idiot, but
Yeah.
she's just like, see, this is why I told you don't touch the book. And now you went by the dolls and see. Basically, she's like kind of scolding him.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Rightfully so.
Right. So all of that is happening, and you notice because the mirror's here, the guard is there, and then the other one is on the other side, and you hear the sound of metal hitting wood, I guess. So like a sound as it's vibrating against it. And all of you look towards the doll closest to you. And the one that has the coin in its hand, you can see the coin start to shake. And it is then absorbed into the doll's hand. And then the doll moves. The doll shuts its hand.
Okay, so that's creepy, right?
Hello?
Oh, we're talking to things now.
talking
Okay,
to the doll.
okay. Don't ask it questions.
Cool. I need everyone to roll me an initiative.
Wait,
We're
am I-
doll fighting.
Yeah.
I thought we were at the hallway.
You guys are still in the room.
Yeah, you're like where we
Yeah.
entered the room.
Oh,
24.
Just like fully recovered and ready to fight. 13.
14.
11.
Oh my gosh.
Shaka.
Can you keep track for me?
Sure.
Or I can.
Oh, you got it?
Oh yeah, he's
Like a-
yeah.
Okay.
So like a parent
Perrin,
24.
Celeste.
Celeste is what?
14.
All right. And I got
Shaka.
13. And you got 11, right?
30D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And monsters is 18. So right after Perrin.
All right.
Okay.
Perrin's up.
Yeah. So you see the one that was kneeling stand,
Yes.
and that's what you're seeing.
Does the soldier appear to have any weapons?
It's a spear.
Okay. So Perrin looks at them, and he casts the cantrip Blade Ward. So Perrin looks up, and he puts his hands out, and he goes like this, and he says, "It's the rock. It's the rock. Throw your hands up." And I mean, that's all I had. So yeah, for those listening to the podcast, you podcast unlisteners can't see this, so the podcast unseen. It is the Rockefeller symbol, so the triangle. If you are a wrestling fan, it is also very, it's something. Or
the diamond cutter.
or the diamond cutter, right? If you are a wrestling fan, it is the Diamond Dallas Page diamond cutter. So maybe it's more of a diamond, but it's it's thumbs. So here you go.
What does a spell do?
That's what's happening. It protects me. It protects the performer against bludgeoning or piercing or slashing damage dealt by weapons.
Nice.
Cool. Is that your action?
That is my action. So who's nearest to me?
Celise.
Celise, as a thank you for saving me, I cast Bardic Inspiration on Celise. For those of you who don't know, Bardic Inspiration gives you an extra D8 on any of your rolls of your choice for 10 minutes.
Okay, that's awesome. Next up.
Monsters.
All right, so the one next to Shaka and I was gonna say knock knock, Robbie, he's gonna go ahead and slash at you with. So he's sitting there with his
Spear, you said, right?
spear. Yeah, so he's going to try to slash at you with his spear. Yep. So Robbie does a 31 hit.
Oh, let me check what freaking artery that goes through.
Can I borrow a D8, please?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. So, Robbie, as the doll looks like it shifts and it thrusts its spear towards you, nailing you through the shoulder, and you take 7 points of damage. It is allowed another attack, so it's going to try to rip its spear out and go for Shaka. Gosh, guys, I was talking crap about my dice, but I'm rolling hot. It's 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah. Man, that was a hard spear hit. Knocked the mic out.
Yeah.
Is it okay? Is your mic cable?
Can you hear it? It seems like it's in.
Maybe like just take it out and put it back in.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It only gets I think with the angle, it wasn't able to do it because it moves very geometric. It jerks around. So it was only able, it like slashes your upper arm, giving you 4 damage.
I'm thinking it's like one of those one of the undead army from the Brendan Fraser classic, The Mummy.
Oh, yes. I like that.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
Mummy's good, huh?
Yeah, the first one. The first one was good.
Oh, I like Mummy Returns. I like Mummy Returns.
With The Rock?
No. Scorpion King was.
No, he played the Scorpion King.
He was in it.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize he. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
And the Scorpion King.
Hakun Machete. He says Hakuna
I never
Matata. That
saw
was his only.
Did anybody see the Tom Cruise one?
No,
Oh, I heard it's horrible.
I never saw it.
It destroyed an entire reboot franchise.
Yeah,
it
we're
was
gonna
like
do
a
like,
whole
yeah.
like universe they were
They were
making,
gonna
right?
do,
Like,
yeah, they're gonna do
yeah.
Dracula and the Mummy and Wolfman and like all Frankenstein, and then they were like, we gotta can
They were like,
everything. They were like, we gotta can everything.
They should have cast Xenu. All right, go ahead.
Up next is Celise.
Yes. Up next is Celise.
All right, who or what is closest to me?
So the closest to you, you kind of have equal distance to both because you're in the entrance. So I would say the mirror is closer to you, the soldier-looking one.
Okay.
But you can still see the one that was in prayer. So it's
Okay.
up to you.
All right, so I get 2 attacks, and I'm going to also use Thunderous Smite. So if I hit, I get 2d8 thunder damage.
Okay.
And also, anyone within 10 feet of me, it's a paladin trait, gets a +2 to saving throws.
Nice.
So hopefully none of you need it, but so doing my first attack, don't fail me. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a 1. So
No. So you know what happened actually? Perrin's sitting next to you, and when you rolled that critical failure, he looks at you, and he says, "That did not happen."
that's right, because I have Bardic Inspiration.
Well, not only do you have
the
Bardic
Bardic just
Inspiration,
adds another.
yeah, but
D8,
but
This is the luck.
this is Perrin has bountiful luck. So any of his companions within 30 feet, anytime they crit fail, they didn't crit fail.
Is that like unlimited?
That is unlimited.
Nice.
So we're just
Cool.
invulnerable to crit fails.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so trying again. Don't fail me, die. Okay, that's better. So that is a 16 to hit.
16 to hit, and you were hitting. Yes, that hits.
Okay, so that's the first attack. Do you want me to roll damage first or just do my other attack?
Whichever you prefer.
So this is the second attack. And that is a 19.
That also hits.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll both of those. Actually, no, I roll 48 because of the smite. Well, bye, die.
Oh no.
However, that rule no longer applies. So 11, 19, 24, 27 total damage.
27 total damage. All right.
You're expensive and you failed me.
Sorry. All right. So how do you do it? What?
So does that kill it?
No.
So, being mindful of she probably doesn't want to cut anyone in half.
Yeah.
So she just takes like a hard swing, but kind of cuts up so she can try to knock it back.
Yeah.
Because the other part of Thunderous Smite is, hold on, because I should have had that open while we were. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away from you and knocked prone. So is
Okay.
it a creature?
Yes, I'll say it. You've knocked it prone.
Okay. Well, it does get a saving throw of 14 against strength.
Okay. Oh no. It waves back, but is able to retain its balance.
Okay. All right, and that is it for me. I'm basically just like ready to attack.
Yes.
Cool. All right. I'm next. So obviously I just got stabbed by the soldier.
Yep.
So I'm totally going for the soldier. I'm going to cast Enervation, which is one of my new spells. Enervation says, a tendril of inky darkness reaches out from you, touching a creature that you can see within range. The target must make a dexterity saving throw. On a successful save, they take 2d8 of damage. On a failed save, they take 4d8. And until the spell ends, I can use an action to automatically deal an additional 4d8 to the
Wow, that's awesome. So I have to make a saving throw.
Yeah, a dexterity. Yeah.
I have 17.
Okay. Yes, that does pass.
Okay.
So that means that you take 2d8 of neurotic damage.
Perfect. Roll it.
That wasn't a roll. Just fell out of my hand. 6.
6.
Not great.
Cool. So what does that look like when you do it?
Yeah. So after reacting from like the slash on my hand, I kind of turn around. I use the other hand and just point at it, and you see this sort of misty blackness emit from what kind of looks like the fingernail, going directly to the soldier's head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it looks like it puts its like one of its hand towards its head, like it's kind of like writhing in pain, but it looks like a bad actor. You know what I mean? Like it's not quite human, so it doesn't understand pain, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Whoa, pain. Shaka, or not Shaka, Robbie.
Yeah. Next is Robbie.
Robbie. So Robbie is going to use as soon as he gets stabbed, it like freaks him out, and he instantly like wild shapes into an eagle.
What?
Yeah,
What?
because Robbie's a druid.
I forgot. Amazing. amazing.
So he instantly turns into like Eagle Man for those of us who grew up in Chicago, the Chicagoland area. Those who didn't get a chance to grow up in the Chicagoland area in the 90s, go on YouTube right now and type in Eagle Man commercial, and you can see the awesome commercials we grew up with. Must be Eagle Man.
I have no idea what this is.
You have no idea?
I have
I don't know
no
what this is.
idea what this is.
What?
But
I was
all
thinking
I know
Hawkman.
is that Joe snorted as soon as you said that. That was a Joe our sound man.
So Eagle Man is this insurance company in Chicago in the 90s, and they made the most low budget commercial you will ever see your entire life.
I can't wait to watch
It's these two women driving in a car, and then they hear something on the roof, and one turns to the other and says, "Do you have insurance on this car?" And it's like the worst cut ever, and the other one goes, "No, it must be Eagle Man." And then they walk out, and there's a man in an eagle suit standing on the
Like
roof
a
of the
bad
car.
eagle suit. Like
And he goes, "I've got something for you." And he lays an egg, and the egg has a bird that comes out of it. And the bird has like its rates, and the women go, "Look at those low rates." Like, it's terrifying.
Sounds great.
Oh man! All right, this is right on brand with what's happening right now.
So the giant eagle is going to fight back right away. It gets 2 attacks, its beak and its talons.
Great.
So I'll do its talons first. Oh, not good. 12?
No,
Doesn't hit?
does not
Okay.
hit.
And then the beak. 15.
Misses.
Ooh, wow. Okay, so yeah, the wingspan goes out and it tries to like use its talons on the little soft guy. Is a soft stuffed animal thing, right?
It's wood.
Oh, it's wood? Okay, yeah. It doesn't do anything, I guess.
Yeah, so
Misses.
you're I think that it's jerking around erratically a little bit. So with every jerk, your talon just misses it.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that what's his name? The one in prayer, they held their action. So they stand up and they put their palm on the altar, and you feel this heat all around you, and everything sort of glows a red-ish color, and like almost like tiny, not flames, but like when you open an oven and you just feel like that burst of like warm air, and it's very similar to what you felt when you traveled to Avernus. You feel this gush of warm air as it puts its hand on the altar and prays. End of adventure.
Bum, bum. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've got something for you.
Oh, ended it in combat. Sorry, guys.
We're in the middle of a thing.
Yeah. Well, the thing, it's either, how you get it.
It's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a lot. It's a thing.
Cool. Well, we can answer questions.
Yeah. So we usually end around this time to ask questions to the in character. If you want to know any additional things, additional nuggets, feel free to put them in the chat with the word question in front of it so we know it's a question. Oh, man.
Is there a lot more of this season left? This is episode 2 of 10.
So, yes, so much.
Yes.
Lots of plans.
Yeah, all of our seasons are 10 episodes. So we have 8 more.
So, question for Dirty D. How good are Dirty D's insurance rates?
Oh, let me tell you, I'll insure just about anything, from a car to crumb cake. I don't care. I want to insure you. I want to be your best friend. I want you to invite me out for dinner and drinks, and I want to be someone's godfather one day. I don't care. I'll do whatever needs to be done.
It sounded like you said goth father, and I just pictured you
I'll be a
with
godfather.
like just makeup on, like brooding.
I don't care.
If you
care.
yes, if you need me, I'll be hanging out at the Hot Topic. I usually go to Spencer's Gifts on my break. Who farted? I don't know. We'll put in a bumper sticker.
Oh man. Question for Leaf. Since you're a bartender to those that are a bit life challenged, what is the most popular drink you are asked to make?
Yeah, it's a really great question. There's this play called Casper. I don't know if you've seen it. It's like if I drink or eat something, it goes straight through me, like 100% through me. So
You're gonna make such a great dad.
I'm going to be a really good dad. No, but I would say that the best drink that I can make, it's called an old fashioned. When it was in trend, it was just called a fashion.
Happy Father's Day, everybody.
Happy Father's Day, everyone.
Yeah.
Your dad Leaf here. I just want to be people's dad now.
Question for Dirty D.
What's a car?
What's a car?
Like a car, like a carriage, right?
Yeah.
Same thing. It's a car.
Sure. Short for carriage.
Yeah, it's short for carriage. Get with the times. How old are you?
I get aggressive.
Can you make any other things than tacos?
Oh yeah, pretty much anything can be a taco. Just put it between, fold a tortilla around it, and it's a taco. Okay. Take a vase, taco vase. Take a flower, taco flower.
What?
Take a rug. Roll it in flour. Take flour and put it inside a flour tortilla. Flour taco.
What would be the difference to Dirty D? A wrap versus a taco?
What do you mean? Like a wrap versus a taco?
Or a wrap versus a burrito?
Oh, a wrap versus a burrito?
Yeah, what's the difference?
Oh, who would win?
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Burrito got bars.
Yeah.
It's in RAP.
Yeah. I feel like, no, because a wrap is not good enough to be called a burrito.
Oh.
That's really what it is. Because it's a lower quality burrito is what it is.
All right, okay.
Earn your stripes.
Earn your stripes.
Earn your wraps. Earn your folds.
Oh man, so there are no questions right this second, but I just want to take a second out. I don't know if you guys saw this, but during our discussion about Knock Knock's action figure, there was a whole section about action figures and what our characters' action figures would be.
I didn't see that.
It was amazing. I was here for it. So we need to go back and rewatch and just read the chat.
Okay.
Like the first 10 minutes. It was amazing.
Amazing.
Question for Perrin. What other rap references are tied to your spells?
That's a good question.
Well, I'm not sure what you're talking about when it comes to rap, but I'm very hip and I hop around. So all of my references refer to me hipping and hopping.
So you don't
Like a
know,
bunny.
So you don't know what rap is, but you know what hip hop is. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Rap is something you do. Hip hop is something
Sometimes it is tricky to rock around.
Right.
At least timing wise.
That is true. But
It's
yeah,
tricky.
but- right. But yes, as someone once told me, a great bard, his knowledge reigns supreme over nearly everyone.
Oh, very good.
That rap is something you do, but hip hop is something you live.
Wow.
Good. Question for the ring. Did you enjoy being a torch?
I enjoy being useful, but no, not so much. If I could choose to not light up against my will, I would probably choose that. But if I were choose to be worn, I'd feel much better. Yeah.
For Perrin, what were you thinking when you were praying? Oh, that's
That's it.
Yeah. What were you thinking when you were praying, Perrin?
Yeah. What were you praying about?
Well, I was thinking about living on a prayer. Or
Seems to go against his hip hop mentality.
Yeah, right.
But,
Was it just like a prayer?
it was.
Did it take you there?
It did take me there.
Yeah, cool.
It did take me there. And then I got scared.
Oh my
Question for
gosh.
Perrin. Sorry for my.
No,
putting
no,
that-
it's-
what were you thinking when you're? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they just rewrote
okay.
it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yay.
I said that already.
Hell yeah.
Now I got living on a prayer in my head. Jersey represent.
Yeah, there you go.
Very
there you
quick
go.
song.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
No more
I think
questions.
that's it.
Let's. Yeah. Well, thank you all for joining us. To close out, we're going to go around, share with us what you're doing, what you're about, and where we can find you on the internet.
You can find me everywhere as Cypher of Tears, CYPHEROFTYR. Next thing I'm doing is BlurredCon, a couple panels there, and then Gen Con and speaking at the Smithsonian for the Sam Arcade. So if you're in DC, I'll be there a lot in the coming months.
Oh, I'm next. Hey guys,
That's you.
check me out on all social media platforms at Stubby Stan. And hey, if you like this voice, hire this voice. Check me out. Catch me on Stubby Stan. You can find all the information there.
Yeah. Hey everyone, my name is Carlos Luna. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. You can also find me on this Twitch channel at 11 a.m. Pacific time on Wednesdays for Jace Bellerin Must Die. That's right, Jace Bellerin from Magic the Gathering. Magic is also getting a show on Netflix. We feel like it was inspired by us.
Yeah.
We haven't killed Jace yet, but I feel
Because they're
like
really bad at
I
it.
feel like the next episode is gonna be the one where we do it. Our level 4 characters are gonna kill a god. It's gonna happen. My next event, I guess, will be Gen Con. Ooh. It's a loose cable. Okay. Is it still off right now? It's still off, yeah. Oh, okay. Now.
Yeah, just yeah.
Use this one.
Okay. Yeah. My next event will be Gen Con.
That's it.
All right, and I'm Sharif Jackson, played Shaka, your Tiefling Warlock. You can go to sharifjackson.com, SHAREEF Jackson.com to see all the things that I'm up to. I'm also Sharif Jackson on all social media. I think the latest thing I put up was I did a review of some Logitech hardware that I recently got. So check that video out and all my stuff at sharifjackson.com.
What Logitech thing did you get?
I got a G502 gaming mouse.
Ooh,
and
that's
a
fancy.
922 webcam.
Oh, the
did the mouse-
922. Nice.
Did the mouse have like the metal rolly in the center? Like, was it like weighted?
Yes. It actually, well, this will turn to a review on here. It was actually cool because it has these little 4-gram weighted things that
Yeah.
you can put in it. So you can customize the weight of the mouse. It's pretty nice.
Nice.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. And I'm Serena Marie. You can find me on Twitter at Serena X Marie. Or my next event that I'm doing is Gen Con. So swing by, say hi. Yeah.
Swing by, say hi.
I exit through the window. Okay.
She told me to do it.
Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.